But then there are other good things on the other side.
Something we need to make it clear also for followers, because this is also another hesitation.
Really, what I was surprised was even the fee was just very nominal.
There are also lots of investors. They are hesitating to buy from under construction. Hello there, viewers and followers. Today here we are sitting with Mr. Fiaz to have a new testimonial video. Mr. Fiaz is one of our former investors from Islamabad, and after 1 year after the investment, we had welcomed him here actually just to share his experience through our services. So, Mr. Fiaz, welcome again.
Well, thank you. Good to be here.
Thank you. And thank you again for choosing us for your investment.
Well, pleasure is mine.
Yeah. Basically, as you know, as we have discussed, we will just shoot this video for the next investors to inform them about the steps and how was the procedure for you. Because as an experienced person, if you share your experiences, that will be great for our followers as well. So first of all, actually, I'd like to hear, and I know most of our followers also willing to hear, did you have any hesitation before you decide to invest in Turkey?
Well, definitely, I had always desire, but there were quite number of hesitations, because initially the process seemed like, I didn't know anybody here, and how will it go? Will I get the right person? Will the transactions and all that, how transparent and how cumbersome would it be? But it really ended up very well, and all the hesitations, actually I must say, the biggest motivated me to come here, because the interaction I had initially with you and with your company, with people, that motivated me and my wife particularly, that if people in Turkey are like this, the life is going to be fantastic. And now it actually is.
Yes. So I remember, so it's been almost 1 year actually, almost, I think 8 months that we have accomplished your investment, right? Is it been more than 1 year or 1 year?
It's slightly more than 13 months altogether from the start until now.
All right. So, but we met around like 2 years before. And, the first visit you couldn't decide to make the investment?
No, first visit was my wife and my daughter came, and they looked at quite number of things and places. It was actually an orientation visit for them, and they did not want to take decision in my absence. But when they came back and they told me, they didn't tell me anything about the investment. They told me how good you and your company were, and how I should trust the dealing. So in that way, when I came, I think it took us less than half hour to make the final decision. That was surprising to me. But I must say, you guided us to the needs which we had for the family. And that was the deciding factor. Because my wife wanted to live in a particular area, we wanted to have a particular kind of apartment, and then it had to be linked with mobility. So all those issues, you packaged them in a way, it helped us to decide in 1 hour time. That was really surprising.
There is one more important thing actually. You decide to buy something under construction. It was an ongoing project.
Well, that in fact was also a good deal, because had I purchased at that time a ready-made apartment, it would not have served the same purpose. I just got the apartment last month, and that was the right time for me to move. So had I had this apartment 1 year ago, it would have been left empty, and then this worked better. In fact,
this worked better.
Yeah,
I'm telling you this because there are also lots of investors. They are hesitating to buy from under construction. That's why you are a person bought something that you couldn't touch because it was an ongoing project. But at the end they delivered the property. So how did you find the property? Was it exactly the same as you dreamed, as you have visited the sample unit, for example?
Absolutely, 100%. And I must say, it depends on the company. And I know the company you introduced us, our Rupa and the builder. They were trustworthy. We saw their signboards
Finished
everywhere.
projects,
At the same time, what we saw as a sample, it's exactly like that. In fact, even more, because at that time still you can see construction going and here, there. So I think your advice, I must say, was 100% very honest and very straightforward and very transparent, because that helped us decide. Had we not acted on it, maybe it would have been different. And had the constructor, if he had not had that credibility, that could have been different. But no, alhamdulillah, it was really to the point on which we decided. Yeah.
And it has given you a very nice price appreciation advantage. Although you are not willing to resell your property, I know you want to use it, but how much you remember the total cost was?
Well, that to me, that was a very pleasant surprise. I was not expecting to make any profit on this. My profit was to have citizenship and then have the
a home to live.
Home here, and then work out things for my daughter and for my family. But this appreciation became really a pleasant surprise because it almost doubled.
Yeah, almost doubled.
Yeah, in 1.5 years it doubled. Yeah. But I must say we were really well advised, and that, because I remember once we went to the other side, on the European side, and people, sometimes they
this is something we need to make it clear also for followers, because this is also another hesitation people are usually having. They're always asking, investors are always asking to buy something in European side.
I think it's the name is a misconception. Because
that's what you make it clear for the next people and next buyers.
No, it's it depends on your lifestyle. If you coming to live with the family, and if you want to live a particular lifestyle, and if you European side, yes, some areas maybe you can choose, but then you are not coming for tourism. And from my home to here, I can come in 45 minutes. Right now in Shishli, I came this morning. I was in Taksim for 45 minutes, after 45 minutes.
So from your home in Asian side called Umraniye, it took only 45 minutes through the metro station, through the metro line to reach to Taksim.
To Taksim,
And are you going to Taksim every day?
No, I mean, even if you need to go, you can come.
You can go, yeah.
But then there are other good things on the other side. We were there yesterday.
Üsküdar?
Kadakoy. Kadakoy, to me, I really, before being, we lived here now 4 weeks.
Yes.
But to me, Kadakoy is 10 times better than Taksim. Okay, if you compare that.
Yeah.
Umraniya is much better than Shishli, lifestyle, the area wise. So it also depends on your lifestyle.
Of course, but what do you expect?
European side, people come for tourism. First time we came here, we lived in Taksim, we thought it was best. But yes, it's best for visiting.
Yeah, for living.
But if you are living every day, I think Asian side is real. And also Asian side, everything which you find here, you find on Asian side.
Yeah, I always tell to people actually, as Turkish people, we speak same language in Asian side as well as in European side.
Yeah.
So there is not a huge difference. It totally depends on your expectations.
No, facilities are the same.
Same.
And even better in culturally. And then Tourism, wherever in the world there is a lot of tourists, there are some baggage with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the culture, the things are different. But I think we are very happy on the other side.
And I guided you specifically in Asian side. I remember because your daughter also got a university registration in Asian side. It was near to your daughter's school. That was
no. I must say the Bigist delivers the package, full package. It's not one element. I have a friend who also made a deal, but package suited him to European side because he wasn't planning to live here for a long time, and he wanted to give it for rent or for business, or he was coming. So he was looking more for a business point of view for short term. So it also depends. And what I was happy with Bigist was because they offer the full package with complete information, which are your requirements. Not everybody's requirements are same. So the best thing I found about you and your company was to give an appropriate assessment of our needs and identifying investment which suits our needs for the current and for the future.
Glad to hear, glad to hear. Maybe we should also mention about the process of immigration after your investment. So how did you find it?
Oh, that I thought it was going to be really difficult. It was going to take time and all this. To be honest, I was very well advised by Brother Alper. We did not have to do anything. I got my passport in 20 minutes actually, but I got it through the embassy in Americas, but in Barbados, actually in Trinidad and Tobago. But it was very easy process. We didn't do anything. I even didn't have to show any papers to them. I just called them. They asked me, where is your number? You have any number?
Yeah.
So I told them the announcement number, which you had sent me on WhatsApp. And I gave it to the ambassador, and they plugged in. They said, okay, just give us 2 photographs, and 3 weeks you will receive your passport.
That's it.
That's it. And 3 weeks I got my passport.
Yes. And abroad, not in
And abroad. And when I came here, I got this. No, this came with the passport.
Yeah, with the passport.
With the passport,
That's the
same
ID card,
day.
Yeah.
Only what I was surprised was even the fee was just very nominal. I had to pay only $127 US for both this and this. And I asked the lady, I said, is that, are you also taking the fee for the courier? I thought this was the courier fees because getting from the courier 120 I usually spend for that, but this was the total fees I received this at home. I was very straightforward, very simple, and very pleasing. In fact, thank you for that.
It's our pleasure. And also maybe we can also mention we delivered your property last month, and you came last month for the delivery of your home. So maybe you better also share your experience.
No, I must say,
process?
You see, I have this ID card for coming and going in because it's a protected area for my apartment. From this card up to buying the bed, the carpet, to where to look for furniture, how to go around and take your time, not decide too quickly or just... I think what you and your organization supported me and facilitated me, this will remain with me forever, because that was not part of the contract, and that was not part of the deal. So that was brotherly help, or help as a friend or client, which you did. I would always appreciate, because I came and I was thinking maybe I'll be in a hotel for 2-3 weeks until I move to my apartment.
It took only a week, I guess. Huh?
No, 8th day. I came on Friday. Actually, I did my deal on Friday. I came on Friday to receive the keys. You handed me over. You showed me the property. And the following Friday, I was inside. We stay night there. So in 1 week, I had bed, carpet, sofas, everything.
Yeah, mashallah.
Yeah, but I thank you for that, because this was this is like you feel like someone is really looking after you as a moving the family as a whole. It's not just by investment or getting a password.
That's why we are here, you know, because I always tell our new investors, choosing the property and buying is easy. The most difficult part is after buying the property, and this is where we are assuring that we are here to help you until you settle everything.
No, I must say I have been around and I settle all the time in various countries because I get transferred here, there. This has been the smoothest process where we felt like we are really being taken care of. And in 1 week, you cannot go in a brand new apartment and be sleeping there the next night. So it was really, really very facilitating, very helpful. I must say I'm going to be your ambassador to tell people that how great you were in terms of settling us in.
Thank you very much. So that was my last question. Would you recommend us? But you already answered this question.
No, not recommend. I think I'm gonna recommend you and your company not only for citizenship but also for giving advice on investment, on property, even people who are already here if they need any investment plan, because you helped me with the second investment. So I think one thing I must say, you have I keep mentioning about package, but you have the expertise in-house. I have friends who have experiences where they purchase from one place, then for the legal process they go to the other place, for then settling in they hire a third company. Here you get everything in one house, and you don't have to deal with complicated people, or you don't have to deal. So that I suggest everybody, that if you want a full deal, a package, a reliable package with comfort and transparency, you go for Bigist.
Thank you very much. This is the most pleasure moment to hear these words. Actually, this is
coming right from my heart. I am not making up anything, to be honest. It's been really, really comfort and pleasure.
Can we also tell our future potential investors, if they want to speak with you, can we share your contact with them?
Please, I would be more than happy to provide any information, how we dealt with it and how it went on. If you think this video is maybe makeup, call me. I will be happy to give you all the details. I was just asking Umar the other day.
No one can say makeup, by the way. You have the ID card with you.
No, I mean in terms of trying to exaggerate, not at all. Because I was actually asking you today, how did we meet? It seems like I know you from childhood. It's not true. We met just 2 years ago, and we met through the internet.
Yeah, through the internet.
And there was nobody who introduced me to you or this. That's why. But the real confidence measure was when you knew that these people are here and they're not going to make decision, because my wife and my daughter were not going to make decision. However, you really took them around and show everything was in place. Once they, it could have been like, okay, why should I invest on these people so much time? Because you showed everything, and when they came back, they had the confidence. That gave me confidence. When I came, I was able to make the decision in half hour. It took us, it was rainy day, I remember, and it took us almost just not more than 1 hour. Before Jummah prayer, we were back in our hotel, and we had already taken the decision. So I must say thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for being our host today, and thank you for sharing your experiences with our followers as well. And thank you for watching us. Don't forget to put a like and your comments below. And if you have any questions, please also leave in the comment below. So we are here to help you all. Thank you for watching.
If you are Pakistani, please call me. I will give you every information and detail. This is the company you can trust. It's reliable, and people are like, they work through their heart not only through the investment and money. First they put their heart, what is required by the client, then they go for the investment. That's coming from me honestly.
Thank you.